All right. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Behind the Curtain Sports TV. I am your host, AD, along with my guy, Drew.
What's happening? I'm Drew Skrilla for real. Let's get this money.
Yes, sir. All right, let's jump directly into it, which is which team do you think is going to win the East? Either Cleveland, the Celtics, or the Knicks?
Now I'm gonna go ahead and say Cleveland. I think they're gonna go ahead and take it this year. Celtics had it last year. They might be a little fatigued because they don't won the championship, so they don't need to win as many games as they did last year. And usually you might drop down after you win the championship anyway. So yeah, putting all that into account. And the Knicks, I don't think they can beat either team in a 7-game series right now. So it's probably in between. I mean, the Celtics might can do it, but I'm looking at the Cavs because they're having a great year.
I would actually, as much as I don't want to agree with that, I think unless Boston gets hot, and I mean real hot, from now until like maybe 5 or 6 games left in the season, then I don't think that they can overtake Cleveland right now because it's not a big lead, but the way that the Cavs have been playing lately, it's kind of hard to overcome that because they've been winning like a lot. So, and they got the best record in the East. So I do want to say that I do think that they will. They're not going to I don't see them falling off. Let me say it like that. I think that they're going to be in a good position from now until the end of the season to keep the number 1 seed. Barring a major injury, if they get a major injury, that could change everything. But other than that, I don't foresee anybody stopping them right now.
Right. And you know what would be crazy if they go on, if the Cavs go on to win the championship? I'm up here going to be looking at that trade when we traded DeAndre Hunter.
Oh,
I'm like, we traded him away and won the championship. I don't know how to feel about that one.
That would be crazy. That would be crazy. But I don't
think they're going to really win, but they got a really good chance, maybe, in the East, coming out the East.
Yeah, I can see them coming out of the East, but I don't know if they're going to be able to win it all. Not saying that they can't, but I just think it's going to be just like if even the Celtics or the Knicks come out, it's going to be hard for whoever come out of the East. Mm-hmm. So I don't think it's going to really matter. This is going to be tough whoever comes out of the East. So like now the lead is 32-20. It's like this is a tough team. This is a tough team. So like they're not going to just roll over just because they down. They're going to do what the Celtics do, start shooting threes, firing away, which makes logical sense. That's what the Celtics do. They just
almost do the same thing, don't they?
Yeah. So, I mean, it is what it is. So, but all right. So, the next is, do you think AD is the missing piece for the Mavs to get a ring this year?
Yeah, you sure look back in that first game. He played and got hurt. I was like, it's everybody in trouble.
Yeah.
Next thing I knew, he got hurt. I was like, oh, man, I was finna get hyped for him.
Yeah. I was like, yo, if he come out playing like this, the league is in trouble. The league is in trouble because that dude came out there on firing on all cylinders. It was like he had something to prove. And I think he feel like he does still have something to prove because I feel like he want to show the world like how good of a player he is. And he definitely is a good player. It's just the player that everybody want him to be, he's not going to be that player. He's never probably been that type of player, probably like outside of high school, like the dominant male number 1, which I mean is fine because they don't need him to be dominant per se. They just need him to be able to score and be able to be aggressive when they need him to. And with Kyrie on the team, I firmly believe they're gonna make some noise in the playoffs.
Oh yeah. I think they're gonna be serious with him and Kyrie. It's like, yeah, Are you sure Curry ain't behind Luka getting traded?
Was it Sean? I think I told Sean that. I was like, oh no, matter of fact, it was Jerome. We kept on talking while y'all got off. And I was like, I wouldn't be surprised if that was the case. That he got traded, that Kyrie traded him. Got him traded rather. Because like to me, at this point, you don't have the two point guard / shooting guards together. Now you only have one. So now the focal point is just one person as opposed to two people. So personally, I think like I wouldn't be surprised. I'm just saying that. I wouldn't be surprised if that was the case. I would not be shocked one bit if that was the case.
Yeah. I probably would have traded him too, man. I don't know what he was thinking. What was that at the end of the finals? What he told him? I think he made a crazy foul on somebody. He's like, man, y'all better fucking challenge the cup. I was like, dang.
Yeah, he said that to the coach. To the coach. Like y'all better challenge this effing play. He definitely said. I was like, yo, you can't be talking. Because what happened was it was his sixth foul. And so because of it, he had fouled out. So he was saying challenge it because or either the fifth or sixth foul. And he was saying basically challenge it so I can still play in the game. So yeah, man, I don't know. That's a tough one. That's a tough one.
That's why I was like, I probably would have found something to trade him too. I don't know if I would have traded him just like that, but if that's what I could have got, I would have did it.
I would have too. Like I'm with you on that. I think I'm not saying he's not an outstanding player at all. I'm just more so saying that like for what we're trying to do right now, I think it's not going to work with these two guards together like this. Now, remember when the playoffs initially started, they was like, "Oh, this could be the best backcourt in NBA history." And I was like, "Wait a minute, what about Steph and Clay? Like they didn't exist at one point in time? Like what are we talking about?" But
right.
It's the moment. Everybody caught up in the moment of what they were doing at that time.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm with you. I think they have a strong potential.
Yep. And cut up by myself, yeah. I don't even know that. But yeah, AD, he's still that guy. I don't know how he gonna come back because he done blacked out, y'all. But yeah.
Hello?
Okay, you back. Yep. Yep. It's just me.
Hello?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, my bad, man. My bad. I don't want to talk about it, but yeah, my bad. But anyway, dude, if they can get him, meaning Anthony Davis healthy, keep him healthy, he doesn't get injured, I think he's going to be a significant piece to help them win that championship. Now, granted, Luka is great, but they didn't really. I don't know. You're right. I'm agreeing with you. I wouldn't be surprised if Kyrie got him up out of there. If they, I mean, we'll never be able to prove it, but they figured it out, and they figured it out fast that like we can't win with both of these guys. So, but we're gonna move on.
Okay.
With you. So, do you think the Lakers can move up in the West right now? Right at 6, 5th or 6th, and you think they could get higher in the standings to like maybe be possibly a 1 or a 2 or 3?
Yeah, man. They looked pretty good. So right, winning some games. We'll see what they look like tonight against the Clippers.
Okay. So right now they are 36-21. They're 2 games behind Denver. And Denver's in 3rd. So the Lakers are 36-21. The Nuggets are 38-21. And they hold the 3rd spot. So it's a strong possibility that the Lakers could get that spot, especially if they win tonight against the Clippers. And then they win that next game. So it's a possibility they could tie with Denver depending on what Denver does tonight in relation to, I think they playing. Is it Milwaukee? Not Milwaukee. Is it the Pacers? They
It
play.
was somebody.
I think it's the Pacers because that game came on early. No, it's Detroit. They're playing Detroit tonight, and right now they're up 68-63. I don't think Denver's going to relinquish that spot easy. I think whoever takes that third spot going to have to like physically come and take it from Denver, because I don't. Denver's a tough team. They're a solid team, and they get a lot. So
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that. I'm just thinking, yeah, they might can move on up there, but I'm not sure if they can get past Denver like that.
okay.
But you know, they always had trouble with Denver, especially now if they ain't got no center.
What? I mean, they do, but they don't. They do because it's Jackson Hayes, but they don't because he's not like a center that can score per se. He's just like a guy that runs to the basket, blocks shots, and dunks the ball a lot. But he's not going to be down there doing moves. He's not going to shoot jump shots. But he's not going to be an offensive threat. I'm going to say it like that. But he could become one if worked on his skills or whatever to become better offensively. But right now, he just
he's serviceable.
Yeah. So that's why I thought it would have made a lot of sense if they could have kept Mark Williams, because that's what essentially they needed was a big man, and he fit right in. So we gonna see.
That's why I was like, yeah, I gotta wait to see what they look like a little bit.
Yeah,
a little ball. Get some better teams and see what's going on.
I ain't gonna fool with it, man. All right. We agree that the Lakers can possibly move up depending on how they play these next 10 games.
Yeah.
I think they're like. So they're 8-2 in their last 10 games, which I think is pretty good, pretty daggone good.
Yep.
10. I mean 8-2. So I'm looking at it like if they can maintain this pace, then they're gonna be in good shape. But Memphis need to be careful too, though.
Memphis.
Yeah.
Where's Memphis at? They number 4 or something?
Yeah, Memphis actually is 2.
Yeah, 2. Okay, that's what I'm thinking.
So Memphis is 38-20, Denver is 38-21, and the Lakers are 36-21. The Rockets are 37-22. So it could be a logjam pretty soon, like jockeying for positions, moving up and down. So you can't get on the loser streak now. I'm gonna say that because if you do, your seeding is gonna drop 1, and then 2. Excuse me, and then 2, it's gonna be hard for you to cover that ground, make that ground up.
Yeah, I agree.
Now, do you feel like with everything that's transpired thus far, like Jimmy Butler is the missing piece for the Warriors that's going to put them back to where they normally are, which is then, in the playoffs, championship level?
Is he the missing piece?
Yes. I'm saying, like, since, like, Clay, I guess. Like, is this is, quote-unquote, best teammate since Clay?
Since Clay? So he had Durant too, right?
I forgot about Durant. Yeah, I forgot about Durant.
I'm gonna say yeah. They looking good though. I like the way they playing right now. Like I was saying before, Jimmy Butler coming there, he's another guy that can get his own shot and do his thing while Steph Curry running around doing his thing.
True.
And they kind of, this is what I was like. It's kind of a weapon, more than what they had, what they've been doing.
I definitely agree with you on that.
Shit, they didn't get rid of who? Who they got rid of? Wiggins. Wiggins went to Miami, right?
Wiggins.
I didn't remember. Was he ever that aggressive? I was like, the best year he had was when they won the championship. That was it.
That's exactly what I was about to say. That was the most aggressive I've ever seen them. Was the year they went to the championship. Outside of that, like I really didn't watch them his previous years, so it's hard for me to say. But I do know that season that Golden State went to the finals, he was extremely aggressive. I had never seen him play like that before, and I think the player that most people want to see is him. That type of Jimmy Butler. They want to see that
Wiggins.
Because like right now, the Warriors are in 7th place at 32-27. They had the same record as the Clippers. So if the Clippers lose tonight, Golden State, I don't think Golden State plays tonight.
I don't think so.
Yeah, they'll be tied if the Clippers lose tonight. Man, this is going to be fun coming down the stretch, because it's going to get to a point where these teams can't afford to lose, because if they do, every game that they lose, they're dropping in seeding. So if they decide they want to start losing now, I wouldn't. Just ain't the time.
They're right. That's why I'm like, it's gonna be some fun to watch fellas turn up all the way to the playoffs.
Hey, that's why I think like by the Warriors getting Jimmy Butler is extremely good for them, because they got an aggressive player that can score when he needs to, and also get his own shot when he needs to. You know, he doesn't necessarily have to rely on offense in order for him to score. Like, he can score multiple ways. But if they need him strictly just to play defense, he can do that too. So I don't know. I think you more so relying on a little bit of his offense, but a lot of his defense, because he can check typically your best player on offense. Your best offensive player, he can typically check them. So I think that was a good pickup.
Okay, yeah. You agree on it.
Yeah, so I mean, he got paid lovely. He definitely got paid lovely.
So the Warriors get it.
Yeah, for real. So basically, it's gonna be you and Steph for the next however many years.
Spread it out. You have him retire.
Basically, and Draymond is out the door. We done with him.
He can retire.
So this is the last question of the night. What should the plan be for the Suns this offseason?
They should. I don't know how they're going to do it. They need to get off Bill. Go ahead and, I guess, if they can't find nothing they want to do with Durant and Booker, go ahead and I guess he's going to be traded, because he ain't like he was in trade. It's just anyway. Oh, you didn't black that again. I guess that was the last question. But, yeah. They probably gonna trade Durant, and I don't know what they're gonna do. If they can't get nothing for him to bring back in there, they're gonna be looking sad again. Or they're gonna be like a little mid team. They'll play-in team.
My bad, man. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
But so what you saying? I'm sorry, I got sidetracked. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was saying they should, if they wanted to do something, they could keep Durant, but I don't think they was gonna do that. I think they probably gonna go ahead and trade him. Then you have Booker and Bill, I guess, still. If you can't get nothing out of that, because they need to get some folks in there that's gonna rebound and box folks out or something, because that's what they didn't do. That was the problem. They ain't got nobody to do the dirty work.
That is exactly the problem. Because when I was watching them play the other night, I was like, yo, are these jokers gonna ever get a rebound? It was like 4 straight possessions. Nobody got a defensive rebound. And it was crazy. I'm like, yo, y'all just gonna stand there and keep watching the ball? Like nobody gonna get the rebound.
Now, out of 3 of them, who should be getting the rebound the most? You know,
makes sense to me.
I think Durant should be getting the rebound, but he's 7 foot.
Yeah, which makes
But he's
logical.
small frame, so but you know, use your length, brother.
Which makes
I guess that's too much, man. He's just gonna do his little 20 points and he's gonna chill out. He's gonna ride it out to the sunset
which
because he loves basketball.
yeah, that's what he wants to do. Give you 26 points and have a good night. Because to me, I'm like, this dude could average almost 40 points a night if he wanted to. If he wanted to. And I just find it extremely funny that with all of that talent that he has, that it's almost like he bottling it up. And you're just like, yo, what are we doing here? Like, let it go. Like, go out there. You could, like, you literally the most natural scorer I've ever seen in my lifetime. So if you have no issues or problems scoring, it's just like he gets to a certain point, he just be like, nah, I'm good.
I don't know what it is. I wanted to say he was gonna just keep on hooping because he couldn't hoop no more. He could get a shot off on anybody, like Sean was saying earlier. What you doing?
Yo, I told you they was gonna come back. The score right now, 41-47.
Yeah. I
knew it. But all right, brother, that's it. I don't want to keep you any longer. I want you to enjoy your Friday, enjoy your weekend. Appreciate you popping on. I'm gonna make sure I post as soon as we get out of here. That way it'll be on all platforms. This is your guy AD, my guy Drew.
We out of here, Drew Skrilla. Let's go.
You have a great weekend.
You too.
All right, bro.
Yep.